Hi everyone, welcome to the channel once again after some time. I'm still at our retreat center in Serra Negra in Sao Paulo, Brazil, and I'm going to pick up on the theme that we've been working on in previous videos: how to understand the basic rules of life behind the things that happen. And with this we can face any difficulties that the chaotic world may produce. We've been working with a model that shows how the different systems work together in an integrated way to produce all of the aspects of our existence. And if you remember, everything happens within this cosmic wheel. The world around us in all its shapes and forms is the consequence of the way that the elements that make it up, both living beings and the inanimate elements of matter, relate to each other. And our individual connection with this world around us happens through the ego, which is linked to our physical identity, our roles, our story. And as we saw the last time, the ego can be the best or the worst agent for the inner self and its relationship with the world. And I said that I'd go deeper into the function of consciousness. There are three elements: mind, intellect, and subconscious. They integrate to produce our perceptions, our experiences, our activities. Generally, they're activities more or less out of control. The mind wants one thing, the intellect pulls in another direction. The action that the subconscious produces is apparently random. Our experiences and perception are all over the place. And most people believe that it's not even possible to control this interaction. To do this, the inner self needs to be strengthened. In order to explain this, I want to use the image of a beach. This particular beach was a few hundred meters from my parents' house, about 500 kilometers south of Sydney in Australia. And I used to go there and sit for hours, fascinated by the incessant breaking waves. So the mind is a passive receiver, just like the beach, of all sorts of images, sensations, ideas that form the sea of our experiences, recorded in what's called the subconscious. The waves break on the beach in the form of thoughts and feelings. They can be gentle, they can become like a tsunami. The big question is, can we control the waves? So imagine someone sitting on a beach just watching the waves. It's through the intellect that we can observe the thoughts and the feelings that break on the beach of the mind. But this is where the analogy ends. I can, yes, observe whatever appears, but I can also control the flow. This is really important. I can determine the sort of waves that I'd like. I can determine what I'd like to have or to feel or to be, instead of just being the passive victim of whatever comes. As I practice this observation and control with the help of meditation, I become able to deal with any circumstance that arises. I stop just being a passive actor in an apparently random world, and I start to call the shots. So in the next video, we'll have a deep meditation just to summarize and strengthen this whole process. So until then, stay in peace and stay healthy.